Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. I tell all you I have this respect for homosexuals. So they send me to do this work because they say I'm the only person who could do this work. I bring around a man here, and he's from a land that is synonymous with the brethren. He's from Barbados. Put your hands together for Trevor Eastmond. Don't get on so.
Good night. I am from Barbados, as you all know, but I don't go so. But we've been touring from Jamaica to Suriname with something called the Caribbean Comedy Fest. And every show, as soon as the MC introduced me, some idiot in the audience saying, Bajan Bulla. Last week, I in Antigua, the MC said, from Barbados, Trevor Eastmond, and an Antiguan jackass get up and say, Bajan Bulla. I said, shh. Light man, put the lights on him. I said, stand up, and he stand up. I said, son, have you ever been to Barbados? He said, many times. I said, do you know at our international airport in Barbados, there is a parrot in immigration that is perched right there to detect bullers. Anytime the parrot see a buller coming through immigration, the parrot does run and hide. Have you ever seen him? He said, no. I said, well, there you go. I come from a country that have plenty of them. But since Barack Obama sanctioned same-sex marriage, the bullies are on a rampage. But if you come to Barbados anytime and you see a buller, do not interfere with that fella. Because when a buller answer you, you're shame. One young fella see a buller. Hey you nasty buller. Dirty buller. All bullers should be dead. The buller say, yes, I know I'm a buller. But you is a 12. Fella said, 12? What's a 12? He said, you is 1, 2. We have some slow people up in here. We have some slow people up in here. But watching CNN, New York, Connecticut, Jersey, never expected a storm to pass through here. Because one didn't pass through here since the 1800s. You see? And then when I watch CNN, I want to know what kind of jackass people living in Connecticut, New York, and Jersey didn't hear evacuate. In Barbados, we evacuate because we hear a long time hurricane coming. Look, and when hurricane coming in Barbados, people just feel that God is a Bajan. Hurricane coming and they're all about the street. One old lady, she walking across the bridge. Winds blowing at 150 miles an hour. Blow she skirt up over she head. No panty on. And expose she personal business. And before she hold down the skirt, she hold the hat. A policeman said, oh lady, are you stupid? Look, the wind blowing and expose your business and you hold your hat. She said, officer, I am not stupid. You see that business? 87 years old. See this hat? Bought it yesterday. And then when the hurricane passed New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, and caused damage, Romney got in a helicopter. He, his wife, 2 daughters, and a pilot, a Hispanic. We got some slow people up in here. A Hispanic is the pilot. So he flying over New York City and he's watching the damage. And he says to the pilot, I'm feeling happy today. I feel to make one of those unfortunate people down there happy. What I'm going to do is drop $100. The wife said, darling, don't do that. Change it in 250s. You make two people happy. The daughter said, hey, daddy, change it in 520s. You make 5 people happy. The other daughter said, no, daddy, change it in 1010s. You make 10 people happy. The Hispanic pilot gets back and said, hey, Romney, give me the $100. Open the door, jump out, and make the whole of America happy. I was following the presidential campaign from day one. Because we in Barbados, we back in Obama. We in the whole Caribbean, we back in Obama. But check. What you don't know is that Obama, 2 weeks before the election, end up in the same barber shop as Romney. And the barber cut both of the hair and give them nice lines. And he came with the aftershave lotion to put on Romney. Romney said, hey, I don't want that. Because if I go home smelling like that, my wife will feel I went in a whorehouse. Barack Obama tell the barber, come, give it to me. Because my wife don't know what a whorehouse smell like, neither do I. I see we have some slow people up here. The problem with Barack Obama and Romney that caused the first debate make the whole world feel that Obama lost the first debate. Y'all don't know the story. Let Trevor Eastmond tell you the story. Romney threatened to kill Obama. Let me tell you why. In Chicago, the week before, both of them in Chicago, and Barack Obama gone to the bathroom to pass water. And Romney feel he up to something politically and folly and see Obama passing water so. And Romney said, Barack, how you get that so long and big and strong and hard so? Barack said, son, let me tell you, I work hard all day in the Oval Office. And when I go to bed at night and my wife is in bed sleeping, I take this out and hit it 3 times on the bed head. And after a period of time, with that kind of exercise, it gets big and long and hard so. So Romney decided he gonna try it. Gone home, he wife sleeping strong. He take it out and hit it, bam, bam, bam. Hey wife, Barack, is that you? I see we have some slow people up in here. But after the first debate, a scientist decided to take some samples of brain cells from the 4 candidates in the presidential election. The president, the vice president. So, Biden brain, 3 million. Ryan brain, 4 million. Barack brain, 10 million. Romney brain, 2.3 billion. And a fella gone to buy it and said, hey, scientist, how come Romney brain costs more than the others? He said, well, you see that brain? Brand new brain, never used yet. I see we have some slow people. I see we have some slow people up here. Eh? But Spaggy, come over here. I'm trying to insinuate that all Bajans are bullies. But he should know. His father is a Bajan. For real. Mr. Hall, his father is a Bajan. But check. In Barbados, a little fella asked his mother, Mom, how come right that Uncle George just go in the bedroom every night, 9 o'clock, with that boy Steve, and just come out 9 o'clock mornings? His mother say, hey, mind your business. And big people, mind your business. And every morning the little fella say, Mom, 9 o'clock, they're coming out now. And she, mind your business. And every morning for weeks, the little boy said, they're coming out now. Mind your business. Hey. One morning, he looked at him and said, Mom, it's 9 o'clock, but I bet you they don't come out. And she said, you know you're right. It was 10:30. How come? He said, Mom, last night, right? I in my bedroom, right? And the lights off, right? And my Uncle George tell me, pass he the Vaseline. And I make a mistake and give super glue. We got some slow people up here. And in Barbados now, because I hear in Trinidad too, they got wives that going home and finding them husbands in bed with men, and it causing a lot of divorces. It's happening in Barbados too. But watch. 2 weeks ago, a woman gone in court and tell the judge, Your Honor, you see that man there? That is my husband, and I want a divorce from he now. The judge said, on what grounds? She said, I was married to he now 1 year, and he feel as he sex slave. He wants to have sex with me 365 days in the year. The judge said, excuse me, darling, you cannot mislead this court, because I as a man know that a woman have her menstruation 5 days a month. That is 60 days in a year. So it can't be 365. She said, Your Honor, listen to me carefully. If you leave this court right now and go home and find your patio and your front door paint in red and the paint wet, how the hell you will get in the house? The judge said, I will go through the back. She said, well, I rest my case. I see we have some slow people up in here. I don't know about New York, but in Barbados now on the TV, they got this thing come on telling you about sexual abuse. What is sexual abuse? And one of the ones that grabbed me was, do not let the little children hear nor see the act of sex. But the Bajan people didn't care. Them having sex all over the place. The little children know. The teacher, the children know in class sexual abuse. And the teacher draw a penis. So what is that? A little boy said, a penis, ma'am. She said, good. And I want you all boys to know that every male in the world is supposed to have one of these. A little boy said, my daddy got two. Teacher said, explain to the class how your daddy got two. He said, look, I did spy on my daddy. And on mornings, he have this little one. He pass water with. But later at night, he have a big one. He brush mommy teeth with. We have some slow people up here. Before you go any further, hey, darling, I have a new DVD live out of Hollywood. You should get it. Before y'all go, get one. I ain't bring much. Get one, yeah? Hey, go on. Watch. Watch. How you doing? How you doing, son? Everything good? The wife? Everything good? Everything working? You sure? So far, how long you been married? 10 years? You're batting well. let me tell you the secret about marriage. See, when you meet a woman for the first time and things going good, you call that harmony. When you get married, that is matrimony. When you get divorced, that is alimony. You have money? Because there's a song, look at there's a song that has come on the radio Barbados for years. Someone loves you, honey. They just no change it to someone loves you. We have some fast people up there. But then, one problem I got now throughout the whole Caribbean is like Jamaica. The problem I got in Jamaica is the murders. There's about 1,400 already for the year. In Trinidad, the problem I got is the kidnappings. There's a lot going on down there. But in Barbados, right, everybody knows a thief. So I start to research this thieves. You understand? And I feel there's nothing wrong with thieving. It is who you thief from, why and where you thief, and when, how you thief. Because Robin Hood was a thief. I all know he was still a hero. You reading me? For the slow people. You reading me? But I tell myself, a thief would either got to be very smart or very stupid. In Barbados, we got a smart thief. For 6 months now, the police trying to catch him and can't get him catch. The man thieving and running and the police close. They're right there. They can't get him catch because the man is a smart thief. The man is running with a CD player and the police close. The man puts the CD player in the middle of the street. Press play. The national anthem comes on. We have some fast people over here. Then they have some very stupid thieves. You imagine a thief in Barbados pass the street. Right by courts, a big store that they sell appliances. And a truck offloading these big flat screen TVs in boxes. He passed, take up a box, and gone straight in the bus terminal and gone home with a free TV. You know how he get catch? He gone back, of course, the next day making a big noise for the remote. We have some slow people over here. And one fella, he stole a woman's BlackBerry cell phone. And the woman realized she phone missing and borrowed phone and called the number. And he answered. The woman said, "Oh God, there's a God. I so glad you answer." The fellow said, "And I so glad you called because I want the charger." And look, a man in Barbados in the hospital dying. You have 3 days to live. And the doctor said, "Son, what can we do for you to let you go peacefully?" He said, and he sold up for 3 days. And the doctor, mystified, what the hell he doing this? He said, "I want you to call my lawyer and my landlord. This is my last request." And the doctor called the lawyer and the landlord. He said, "Put the landlord on the left. Put the lawyer on the right." He said, "I want to dead just like Jesus on the cross between 2 fucking thieves." So you have some slow people up here. And before you go, all my Caribbean people here, we got any people here from Jamaica? Where? Trinidad? Grenada? St. Lucia? St. Vincent? Antigua? Barbados? Guyana. But see, even if Guyanese don't answer, I know how to get Guyanese show themselves. All they got to say is, immigration! But we, look, in Barbados now, in Barbados recently, the arrest, some Jamaican car drivers come into race in Barbados with a container full of marijuana in the racing cars. And everybody trying to find out how come the police knew that the racing cars had in marijuana. And nobody could answer till I tell them. It's simple. Them cars would have to be smoking. And then the whole Aliat pilot from St. Vincent, a Liat pilot with 65 pounds of weed. And they say the boy was a Christian. Listen, all these years I thought Liat stood for Leeward Islands Air Transport. I didn't know it changed now to like it's attracting traffickers. So anytime you catch Liat and you hear the pilot says we are traveling at 20,000 feet altitude, is the marijuana got it that high? And watch, every time Liat fled into Barbados, all the weed smokers like a choir, a gospel choir, hear how they're singing. They're flying in the morning, flying in the evening. When you see them landing, they coming in with speed. They have plenty baggage and some heavy luggage. I hear now for ages they're bringing in the weed. Hallelujah. We have some slow people up in here. And then the only good thing that happened in the Caribbean recently, because with all the global economic recession and the crime and the violence, is that the West Indies cricket team is the world champions in the 2020. You're supposed to clap for that. And an old lady in Barbados like the West Indies team so much because all we hear is David Rudder saying, rally, rally round the, sing with me now. Now and forever, sing with me now. Rally. So she went and get 2 tattoos to draw. One here, Shonda Paul. One here, Brian Lara. And gone in a bar and tell 3 drunk men, look, I rally in with the West Indies. I like them so much. I have Shonda Paul and Lara. And one drunken man says, sweetheart, that fella don't look nothing like Shonda Paul, and that boy don't look like Lara. So she asked another drunken man, this is Lara and Shonda Paul. He looked to the left, looked to the right, he said, sweetheart, I can't really tell, right? But you see the one in the center got 2 lips like Curly Ambrose. We have some slow people over here. But before I go, I want to say that if during my performance I offend any one of you, regardless of class, color, or creed, whether religiously, politically, socially, or anything, I want to express here and now from the bottom of my heart, I don't give a shit. How you doing, Daddy? Everything good? The wife? How long? 15 years? I ain't talking inches. You know Yakshi? We say. And what's the secret? What's the secret? Love? I'll say yes. I'll say yes to everything. I'll say, look, they got a new TV now on the market in Barbados called 3D TV. When you turn on one, it's make you feel that you actually in the movie, and the movie actually in your house. A man bought one, and in paying his wife no mind, so she decided to get a deputy and a man in the bedroom having sexual combat. And the husband come home and turn on the 3D TV watching Manchester United versus Chelsea. When the wife hear the TV, she look out the door and see the husband right there. Sitting down watching this TV and tell the man, hey, my husband home. Jesus Christ, you got to get the hell out of here. And the man do so and put on this Chelsea uniform and run past the TV. Hear the husband, Jesus Christ, this TV show is so good. I didn't even see when he get a red card. We have some slow people over here. Hey, what you say, young boy? Everything good? Look, I mean, Caribbean people, right? I don't know much about everybody, but I travel all through there for years, but I know for sure a Bajan man love to know he could give a horn, but he can't take one. Shadows, he can't take one. Caribbean men too? Trinidad men too? Where you from? Where you from, darling? Where you from? Trinidad? You got a husband? Sure? Everybody is. Where he is? With who? Are you reading me? Are you reading me? Look. Some men so stupid. You can show them a horn as big as the moon. They can't see it, you know. Because look, Shadow sing, somebody horn the horn a man. The horn a man crying. You know, I like that one, but I did the other horn song. And all the horn songs I like. But you see, the thing about horns, right, is that there are 6 different types of horns. There is one, a feel of getting horn. There's 2, somebody tell me of getting horn. There is 3, a see of getting horn. And then there is a no. But when you combine all them together, that's the one that's getting men real ignorant. I don't know about Trinidad men and Jamaican men and Vincentian men, but the Bajan man, when he see no hair feel, somebody tell him, get hard. He just get romantic all of a sudden. And he just go home to his wife and he down on his knees and he saying, sweetheart, my love for you is like a cabbage head divided in 2. The leaves I will give to others, but the heart. And when the woman really out the horn, she just rebut by saying, my love for you, darling, is like a cow divided in 2. The meat I will give to others. You see the horns? We have some slow people up in here. Because when you start talking about horns, what though? You will see some men in here, so they don't, like my friend there, hug up and nice and thing. And I just talk about horn, you looking at she cold, you know, looking at she vexing like that. Excuse me? Look at, no, you know, I can tell that you're not getting horns, son. Yeah. Look, and then horns are becoming more technical now. Once upon a time, you used to know exactly who horning you. Because the idiot will come straight at your house. Park your motor car there. And in your house. Not now. Fellas is parked. A man here. Now he getting horn in Barbados. But a man driving a Daihatsu. Blue. And the man decide anytime he go home and find a Daihatsu near his house, is a big bacchanal going on about there. And he go home lunchtime unexpectedly and find a blue Daihatsu in front of the house. He take up a sword, chop up the windshield, the tires, chopping up the car, and a big commotion out there. And a man run through the front door, get up on the bicycle, and God. Ladies and gentlemen, I get my new DVD before you got left here. I only got a few. Darling, love you. Trini, your husband home. I don't know with who. But look, they got men in Barbados, like when they go home, right? And they catch a man in the house with a wife. They got men who, bam, kill the wife. Some idiots do, bam, kill the man. A man go home the other day and find his best friend in bed with his wife. Take out the gun, bam, and shoot the best friend. Hear the wife, darling, if you don't stop this foolishness, you can lose all your friends, you know.